Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Fish Tank. I am Cole, and today we are doing another Tootsie Toy for our good friend Big Charlie. And today's Tootsie Toy is a Rambler. That's literally all it says on the bottom. It says Rambler Tootsie Toy. And what we're going to do today is make this pretty beat up looking Rambler and do something that you would probably find in a field. Guys, let's jump into it.
As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. So, today we're in a bit of a different spot, if you can't tell. We are not at the workbench to start this video. We are currently in my sink at my apartment, and we are cleaning off this casting. Not only was this casting been sitting around for a while, but it was there was some dirt on it, so I thought it would be pretty necessary to get all of those loose paint flakes and dirt removed from this car. We are also not doing any disassembly this week, so that's new. So the plan generally is for this little build is what I want to do is just take this car as a whole, and we're just going to put our little rust treatment effect on it. That's it. We're going to do some details. We're going to put the rust treatment on it. And we're going to make it look like it's been sitting outside for a long time. Because I generally think this is just a very good candidate to do that with. So what we're going to start with is just, we're going to reapply some chrome with our chrome pen. I just wanted to have a pretty good base because the original casting was just, everything was painted over with blue, and a lot of that said blue on where chrome would probably have been is disappeared and gone. So I thought we should just touch it up, make it look nice, and yeah, it's one of those things that's just a little effect that just goes a long way. You don't have to do this per se, but I just think if you're gonna do a rusty car, yeah, 95% of the rust dust does get on it, but in the end, it's all up to you. So that's all that matters. So after that, we're gonna let that dry, and once we do, we're gonna apply that rust protectant conveniently clear coat, or not clear coat, jeez, primer to the car, because that is our base for rust, and it's just really light. Just put it where you think it's necessary. It could be thicker in some spots, it could be thinner in some spots. It really doesn't matter. Remember, that is just a base. You guys know me for normally using this just to paint a door or paint a fender, but today we're pretty set up for success in the way of this. Just looks like it's natural. It looks like the paint has just flaked away and the bare metal has shown, and it's a really nice candidate for what I want to do. And I was really excited to do this one when I saw it in the box that Big Charlie sent us, because it is just, it's one of those cars that you're like, this car cannot be repainted. Like, yes, it could be repainted, but its next life isn't being perfect. It is being rough and ragged.
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank.
So after the paint dried, after about 3 days, we are going to start applying our rust. And what I wanted to start with today was just applying the rust first, and then we're just going to add a little details of dirt here and there. I went pretty simple on this, but on camera I just showed some basic rust techniques that I used. I went pretty heavy on it just because that's the look I wanted to go for, that dry aged rust look, and I generally think it looked pretty good. And after that, we clear coated it with our clear enamel coating. It's normally a clear coat for like art canvases and stuff, but I use it just to clear the cars, and it does great. It protects it, nothing comes off, nothing flakes off, and it's nice. So as you guys see here, we are moving on to the stage of detailing. I know, I know. I normally cheat out on detailing, and we normally just do, a chrome pen or a marker. But today we went a little bit crazy, and we decided to go with some testers paints. We used white for our headlights, and we used this really pretty red for our taillights, and it really helps the car stand out and stick out a little bit. After that, we, like I said, we clear coated the car, and let's go see what we started with. And guys, if you remember, this is what we started with. It's pretty beat up, it was pretty dirty, it wasn't perfect. But genuinely, that's what I wanted for this build. I didn't want it to be perfect. Yes, could it easily have been perfect? Of course. We could have restored it, we could have made it look beautiful and perfect, but this car was calling my name because of what paint has already came off. And I generally think we have gave it a completely new look. Alright guys, let's go see what we finished with. Alright guys, so this is our final result for the Tootsie Toy Rambler for our good friend, Big Charlie. As you guys see here, she looks a little bit more rough than she did before. And it's a lot. It's different. It stands out a lot more. So, like you guys watched and saw, what we did today was we didn't even take this car apart. We started with cleaning it off, getting the leftover flakes, pieces of paint and dirt and stuff like that. And then we went over to the fish tank and we applied our paint, and then we let that dry for a couple of days. It's crazy how long that paint takes to dry. Once that dried, we moved on to our powders, and we got that looking like it should. It looks all natural, it looks rusty. And then we applied our details to our taillights and our headlights. Guys, thank you for stopping by the fish tank. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to do this one. I haven't done one of these just free builds in a while. I know this is for Big Charlie, but this just felt like one of those ones that just was like, yeah, I got this down. This is going to be a fun one. Alright guys, thank you for stopping by the fish tank. I will see you in the next one.